Hi, welcome to the Back Wing Cafe. Hi, I'm Jolene Lucci from the Back Wing Cafe in Wausau, Wisconsin, and today we are making a Tuscan bean and potato soup. And first what you want to do is take about 5 tablespoons of olive oil and fill a Dutch oven or a stainless steel cooking pot. And I've already chopped the carrots, 3 carrots, 1 medium onion, and 2 stalks of celery with 2 cloves of chopped garlic. And you want to saute this for about 5 minutes. After our vegetables have sauteed for about 5 minutes, we want to start by adding some of the liquid and then the rest of our vegetables. So I have 6 cups of chicken stock, 28 ounces of stewed tomatoes, 15 ounces of kidney beans, and 2 cans of white beans or navy beans, 15 ounce each. And I'm going to add some fresh corn out of the garden. This is raw corn, about a cup. And now what I want to add is some of the Wisconsin red potatoes. And what I've used today are the red potatoes. You can use fingerlings, russets, and I didn't peel them. We chopped them up and diced them up, and I have about 2 cups, and we are going to add those to the soup. A couple tablespoons of parsley, a little pinch of chili pepper, kosher salt, thyme leaves, fresh rosemary out of the garden. And now you want to stir this and then simmer it for about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, while your soup is cooking, you have about 15 or 20 minutes. So turn your oven on to about 400 degrees because we're going to make these little parmesan crisps that will decorate the top of the soup and add a wonderful flavor. And when they're done, they look like a little chip. These are so easy to make, and you can, if you have fresh herbs or herbs in your garden or some herbs that you want to use up, you can also sprinkle those on these. So you're gonna have to put parchment or foil into your baking pan and a little bit of olive oil just rub on the top of these because you don't want the cheese to stick. So, and then with this you just take grated Parmesan, fresh grated Parmesan, and we're making these little mounds and keep them about 2 inches apart. And these will take about 7 to 8 minutes to cook. Pile them up. They will go flat as they cook. And with these I'm going to just put a little bit of thyme, fresh thyme on some of these. And I have some fresh rosemary so that when these bake, the herbs will bake right into them. And you could just use a little parsley on them, just to add a little color. And those are ready to go into the oven. And they take about 6 to 8 minutes till they're kind of bubbly and brown. Let's put it in, right? The soup is bubbling away. Out, they're going to be bubbly and sizzly, and you want to leave them on the paper until they cool because they'll burn you. And it takes a few minutes, and then you'll be able to just peel them right off. All right, the Parmesan crisps have cooled down, so I'm going to remove them from the parchment, and I'm just going to set them in a bowl until we're ready to use them. But they'll peel right off as long as you remember just to put a little olive oil or a little shortening on the paper or the foil that you're using to line your baking sheet with. And actually these make a wonderful little snack just by themselves. So now we're going to finish the soup by pureeing about half of it. So with a hand mixer or a blender, put some of the soup into another container and then just blend this to a puree. And this will be added back into the soup. This soup is very versatile. You can add vegetables out of the garden. I know zucchinis are coming in right now and some different things. So whatever flavors of vegetable you like, you can add easily to this soup. And keep mixing until most of the lumps are done. I know in a blender, it might go a little faster. With the hand mixer, it'll take a little bit longer. Till it's pureed. And you want to make sure your potatoes are cooked also so that they will blend. Add it back in. And then this will really thicken your soup down. And then put it back on your stove to let it cook just a few more minutes and to kind of marriage the flavors together. So then while that's cooking, then you can get your serving things ready. And we will do the finishing presentation on this soup. This is a soup that works well in the summer, fall, or winter. And it's a hearty soup. It's gluten-free. So those that are on special diets will be able to have this soup. I did add chicken stock to it. You could use a vegetable stock as well, so it's totally vegetarian. And we're just letting it cook for a few more minutes. Okay, the soup has simmered another 5 or 10 minutes, and now we're going to ladle it into our soup bowl. I have a rather large bowl here, but this is a complete meal. I mean, you don't need to really have anything else with this, but maybe a slice of bread. And then our little Parmesan crisp that we made earlier, one goes right on the top. And then I have a little bit of fresh rosemary. And that's your Tuscan potato and bean soup. And thank you for joining me at the Backwine Cafe. And remember to buy your locally grown Wisconsin potatoes.